going to introduce many kinds of album charts.
By topics, by times of places.
Monday
music charts. What up, Jay?
What's good, bro?
How you doing?
I don't know. Yeah.
No further words needed.
Nope.
All right, so let's just get straight into it. Jhin of DAY6, they said he recently went to an arcade alone and did a live broadcast, I guess a live stream.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone to one of those arcades by yourself?
I think when I was younger, I used to, and then when I first came to Korea, I used to, like hit up the streets of Korea just like by myself. I would go shopping, just go check out places on my own, and I used to hit up a lot of arcades.
The arcades?
Yeah, they're super cool in Korea.
There's a good amount of arcades in Korea too.
Yeah.
Normally in the States, there was like one really big one. At least in my area. I don't know about LA or Cali.
No, like you're right. Well, there's like one really big area per city, like one or two.
But I normally go there, and they had, like my favorite game at the arcades is the basketball shooting ones.
That would be your favorite game.
But the ones, normally, they're like the really small ones, right? They're not the exact 10 feet. It's just like literally maybe like if you were there, like you would be able to dunk. But they fence it off so that you can't do that. But the one that I went to actually had one where it was an actual 10-foot rim, and you could shoot from maybe not all the way from like the 3-point area, but like maybe top of the key around that area.
Yeah.
But that was my favorite game, and I used to get a good amount of tickets off that game. And then I remember I used to play a good amount of like DDR. Or Pump.
Oh, yeah.
Were you pretty good at that game?
I bought DDR. I bought DDR so I could play it at home.
The little pad, the mat thing?
Yeah, it always moved around though, so that's a problem, but it was cool.
And then Sungjin went to a coin singing room, and then he sang Junjunil song that day. Do you remember the last time you went to one of those singing rooms?
I actually don't.
You don't?
Like, I mean, after it became work, after it became like a real, like my job, you're always spending your time practicing for things that are upcoming. So you never really like find time where you're like, I really want to sing today. Because when that happens, you're like, okay, I'll go practice. Because I also have to do anyway. I might as well get my urges out with practice at the same time. You feel me? So like, I don't think I really found myself going to a noraebang. Like, have you?
Me, I do, not because I want to go. Like, I'll never be the first guy to say, "Yo, let's go to one of those singing rooms."
Okay.
But if we're like in a group of 5 and like everybody else wants to go, then I kind of have no choice but to. I mean, amongst regular people, they probably want to go every once in a while. Because I mean, before I did it as a job, I used to go at least once or twice a week.
Yeah. Just
because there's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
And then also, I mean, it's just fun. It's just going around and singing and having fun, fooling around and stuff like that. But sometimes if I do have something that I need to practice, sometimes I'll just do it at the noraebang. Have you ever done that?
I thought that was like a good solution, and I tried it during K-pop Star, but that doesn't work out too well because you sound amazing at the NRB, and then after that, when you get on stage without all that reverb echoing throughout the room, you kind of realize maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
You gotta turn the echo off, man.
Dude,
or maybe put a little bit on it.
I can't stand that, dude.
Why?
It's so embarrassing. Like, you never see him alone. It's so embarrassing,
Because they even have an option where you can record yourself too.
Oh, no, dude. Nah, dude.
I remember when I needed to practice a song, I would just go to the singing rooms and then I would just record it without me singing at all, and then I just take the
MR.
Because some of the Korean ones you can't really find in America too.
Yeah.
And some of the American songs too, they don't even release the official instrumental as well. Oh. So even though the instrumental sounds very like kind of rough and MIDI kind of sounds, I don't know. Just for practicing uses, it's pretty good. Do you guys ever go to like arcades as a group?
I don't think we've ever been to an arcade as a group unless we've done something for VAP or something like that. But I don't think so because usually if we play games not in like an arcade setting, you know what it is.
Yeah.
But no, you know what it is. Everyone get on their computers.
It's like this generation's arcade is like the PC rooms. I guess. Or at least in Korea. I mean, in America there's not too many, honestly. Like in my era there was probably 1 or 2, and that was it.
Dude, I didn't even know one.
Really? There's none? I mean, even in K-Town?
I didn't really kick it in K-Town.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was expecting there to be a good amount of PC rooms in K-Town area. But it's really expensive, though.
Yeah.
Like, here, I don't know how much is an hour here?
Maybe, like, it depends where you are, but usually, like, $1.
Yeah. There was, like, an hour was, like, $5.
That's crazy.
All right, so Monday Music Chart is a corner where we're going to introduce many kinds of album charts. Today's topic is top 5 idol stars who are good at cooking. So we're going to tell you which one came from 5th to 2nd, and you, our listeners, are going to have to tell us which person ranked number 1 on the charts. We do not know who got number 1 on the charts yet, but you guys have to help us out. One lucky person to get the answer correct will win a selfie, so get those answers in ASAP. All right, so Jay.
Yeah.
How are your cooking skills looking like?
I cook amazing ramen. I cook amazing eggs. I'm really good at mushroom frying.
Mushroom frying.
I flip it.
You flip it.
And I'm also good at cutting good melodies on tracks.
I thought you were going to say cutting melons, and I was like, wait, what?
I'd probably be good at that too, though. What are you good at cooking at?
Me? I feel like I don't really have like a set thing. Like if I want to cook something, I'll just look up recipes online.
Oh yeah, you cook at home.
Yeah, I started to lately just because I've noticed that every time I go eat out at a restaurant, no matter, even if I try to not eat as much and try to go for the healthier options, I still gain weight that day, or I don't make as much progress as I would normally. I feel like it has to do with the amount of sodium and stuff like that, like, because you don't really know what you're putting into your body when you eat out at these restaurants. So in order for me to, like, because I'm starting to count calories, so I'm counting everything right now. I'm logging everything that I'm doing, but the only way that I can get it where I know exactly how much and what I'm eating is if I cook by myself. So
have you been talking about you working out on radio?
Yeah,
dude, y'all don't even know, man. Like Bernard's going ham.
Dude,
right
normally they hit me up to go play games at like around 9, 10 at night. Every single, almost like maybe if it's not every day, it's like every other day, maybe every 3 days.
Dude, every time we ask him now, Bernard's like, can't go to the gym. ...
And then like TT, like I'm just like, dang, like,
yo, but the progress, the results have definitely been shown. Your face, like, super slim. Nice. Like, I can only imagine what's going on under the clothes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not confident yet to show what's under the clothes yet, but maybe sometime soon.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna ask each other 3 questions about cooking. There's 2 answer choices to choose from. You already know the way that it's supposed to go. So Jay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Question 1 is: I have lots of food in my fridge. Alrighty?
Oh my god, yeah.
3, 2, 1, yes. No.
You eat all your food, huh? That you have in your fridge.
It's gone now. I gotta go. It's like it's time to go grocery shopping.
It's like you complete your cycle of your fridge every week. Okay. Like, we just stack up on everything, and then we never end up using any of it.
That's how it was before.
Yeah.
Like, I remember, like, every time I try to start doing diets, like, I always said, oh, I'm gonna start cooking, and then I always quit. Or like I stop in the middle of it.
Yeah.
But then nowadays I've been trying to keep on it, and I don't know. I think this is like almost, maybe there's not that many times where I actually cleared out everything that I ate. But sometimes, I don't know, it gets difficult when it gets really, really busy and time management and stuff like that. Second question is: if I make up my mind, I can make the best delicious dish. Alrighty.
I mean, that's perspective though. Okay, alright.
3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
I don't know. Are you sure?
Yeah. What's your definition of a delicious dish, though?
Something that
I make that good ramen.
You could invite people to and eat, and everybody will say, "Oh my god, that was bomb."
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I make good ramen, dude.
You make good
Everyone
ramen.
loves my ramen.
Do you put in the soup powder first or after you put in the noodles?
All right, here's my recipe. Water. Boil it. When it's boiling, I put in the powder. And then after that simmers for a little bit, I put the noodles in for exactly 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes.
And then I put the bacon in.
Oh, the bacon in.
Or no, sorry. I put the bacon in before. I put the bacon. I put a little bit of the onions. I hit it with the other ingredients. Y'all don't even know. I go crazy on the.
He's cheating. Bacon makes everything taste good.
Exactly.
Like what I do. My favorite ramen is I'll do it the same way as you did. You started off.
Yeah.
And then I put in a lot of seafood in there.
That's smart too.
Yeah.
That's good.
So
too.
I put in like clams, maybe some crabs if I have it. But that
yeah.
makes the broth, even though the broth is the unhealthiest thing you could probably eat, but it makes it super refreshing.
It's like rich and like very sankum, you feel me?
And like if it's like if you had a really long night and you had a good amount of drink, that stuff is it's life-saving, man. All right, question number 3 is I cook for my family or my girlfriend.
Oh man.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Yes.
I did a mushroom. I called it mushroom fillet or mushroom satay. I cooked the mushroom with the butter, and then I just served that.
See, I'm the best barbecuer in the world.
Bernard is good at the barbecue.
So whenever we're grilling something, it's always me posted up at the grill on the patio and stuff like that. So I don't really cook too much in the kitchen, but if it's in like a camping outdoor setting, then I'll do that most of it. All right, so we're going to listen to a song before we continue and come back with our Monday music charts. Here is Havana by Camila Cabello featuring Young Thug. And we are back, and that was Havana by Camila Cabello featuring Young Thug. Alright, so it is time to continue on with our Monday music charts. Today's topic is top 5 idol stars who are good at cooking.
Yeah.
Alright, so Jay, can you please start that off for us?
Yes, sir. Top 5 idol stars who are good at cooking. The 5th one is...
We got that power. 이만을 통해 다시 한 목소리로 노래할 때 더 강해지는 걸.
Dio of EXO.
Dio.
Dio.
So Dio is good at making 된장찌개 or bean paste stew and also 볶음밥 or fried rice. His nickname is the mother of EXO.
Man, it's not fair. He's good at acting. He's good at singing. He's good at looking. He's good at cooking.
I mean, right now you just rhymed right now. You could be the rapper now.
Dude.
You're the rapper. The
Brian.
All right. So out of all the Day6 members, who is the mother figure? Who is the mother of Day6?
This is hard because no one really like cooks. But I feel like Toon does cook a little bit. I don't think he's the mother figure because he's more of like the youngest child.
Because he's the 막내 though.
Yeah, he's like the youngest child. So I'll say the mother figure is me.
Is you? Nah, that's not.
I think by default. Because Seongjin's not the mother. No matter how you look at it.
Seongjin's the dad, dude.
Yeah.
So I would have thought Wonpil was the mother.
You know what? That actually does make sense a little bit.
Or Wonpil could be the younger sister too.
I think he's the younger sister.
Is he the younger sister?
That makes more sense.
But then he'll transition into the mother figure maybe.
When needed?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Alright, so continuing on, top 5 idol stars who are good at cooking. And the 4th one is...
I need you, girl. 왜 혼자 사랑하고 혼자서만 이별해? I need you, girl. 왜 다칠 거라면서 자꾸 네가 필요해?
Jhin of BTS. So Jhin, who is into cooking, thinks cooking is more interesting than playing games. He posts his handmade dishes and he can make 제육볶음 or stir-fried spicy pork, 떡국 or rice cake soup, and also carbonara pasta and steak. That's a pretty good list. Me personally, I can't cook Korean food.
Dude, I can't cook, period, bro.
I heard if you could like cook like one dish in Korean or like I guess Korean food, you could cook like a good amount, because I feel like a lot of the marinades and like the sauces are pretty similar. It's just whatever protein you kind of throw in there, what kind of vegetables you throw in.
That makes sense.
But I don't know, I've never really been good at making Korean food. There's just too much ingredients to go in.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Was there a certain dish that you kind of wanted to be able to cook, maybe?
I wish I was good at steak.
Steak?
I wish I was good at steak and like baby back ribs.
Baby back ribs.
Dude, those are so bomb.
Baby back ribs, you just need a smoker though. Like ribs, I felt like it's all about time and patience. And like, I mean, it all depends on what kind of sauce you want on there. If you want like a dry rub versus like a wet barbecue sauce kind of taste.
Yeah.
But just ribs in general, it takes a very long, because it's a very tough cut of meat. So you really need a good amount of time in order to make it. So I don't know. From what I learned, it's a lot of patience and temperature control. That's all. As long as you have those two, it's not that hard.
Yeah, but I mean, imagine like in a normal apartment complex in Korea.
You wouldn't be able to make ribs in an apartment complex.
Just imagine that, like you walk out and then all of a sudden people are like, "Hey, what's good? You want some ribs?" Like, and there's like smoke coming out everywhere. Like, I don't know where I would do it. You know,
like Koreans, they say that you have to be cautious and about like a lot of the smoke. But then honestly, if my next door neighbor was cooking a barbecue,
I'd be scared.
I'd be so happy.
What?
Why would you be scared?
I'd be scared because I would smell the smell and I'd be like, oh, what's that? But then I would see the smoke everywhere and I'd be like, what's going on?
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be having a grill set up in like the middle of their living room. I'm pretty sure they would do it like outside somewhere, maybe in like the parking lot. But if my neighbor was having a barbecue and I'd be super jealous, and then I just like wait. I was like, hopefully he asked me if I want a piece, and then
oh my god.
But if he's a generous person, I'd be like, hey yo, that's what's up.
Yay.
All right, so Jay, can you hook us up with the next one?
Yes, your top 5 idol stars who are good at cooking. The third one is Key of Shiny.
So, because of his health, Key started to make low-calorie meal lunch boxes. I don't know why I would be asking you, but have you ever done anything like this?
No, I don't think I've ever made a lunchbox.
Have you ever had to like cut down on weight?
No, I'm always trying to gain weight.
You're always trying to gain weight, right?
Yeah.
I feel like gaining weight would be as hard as cutting weight.
That's honestly what I've heard.
Because I always see like body transformations with a lot of actors. Like, you know, like Christian Bale, like he'll go drastically from one side to another.
Yeah.
They always say it's so hard to like eat, and then you still have, like, even if you feel full, you still have to eat more. Because they have to put down like maybe like 3,000 to like 5,000 calories in a day.
That's crazy.
Which is insane to me. The youngest member of Twice, Pentagon, etc., has made lunchboxes for the members who took the Sunung, or the college scholastic ability test. Have you ever cooked for people that had to go to school?
No.
No.
No, I don't think so.
I was expecting that too.
Yeah, that's not gonna be on my list anytime soon.
Honestly, I wouldn't even cook for myself for lunch, dude.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know. When I was in high school, I barely ever ate. I didn't eat breakfast. I always went out the door without eating breakfast. Breakfast is never something I went out and ate before school and stuff, but I don't know. I'd always just buy my food. There's always people like posted up with like chicken biscuits outside and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, but alright, so continuing on, and the top 5 idol stars who are good at cooking, and the second one is Faye. So many experts actually complimented Faye's dishes. Since she was starting to live in Korea to be a singer, Faye has cooked because she missed her mother's food. Oh, that definitely, I could see that triggering some kind of cooking, I guess. Because, I mean, me living in Korea, like, my mom always made Korean food, so if I want something that tastes a little bit like home, I could always just hit up my aunt, because I'm pretty sure they're cooking.
That's sick.
Yeah, but for her, like, she can't. I feel like it's very hard for her to find really authentic Chinese food, maybe. So maybe that's why she kind of started to learn how to cook. But that's one of the things, like, that's why I learned, like, how to cook, like, foreign foods, because sometimes there's certain foods that we can't find in Korea, which is a very big chain, or very, very common to go to in America and stuff like that. I remember I tried to make burrito bowls for the diet.
I want a carne asada taco so bad.
The one that I made was not good at all. I had to finish it because I had to get in my macros, but yeah, it was no good. JB and Shinyoung of GOT7 ran away due to Faye's spicy food.
Wow.
You said that you don't like spicy food.
Was that spicy? Yeah, I'm not too good with spicy food. What? I'm not too bad either.
You're not too bad either.
I'm like whatever in between. Are you good with spicy food?
It depends. If I'm willing to sacrifice some sleep during that night, then maybe. Like if I have nothing else the next day. But then normally spicy.
Why?
Because if it's like super spicy, I'm probably gonna wake up at least once in the middle of the night. Just for an emergency check, you know. It all depends. But I don't know. There's certain foods where it's like it doesn't need to be that spicy, but they just made it that spicy.
Yeah, just for like. But some people enjoy that, man. Like Sungjin, he enjoys it when it's spicy.
Oh, really?
Like he enjoys that spiciness burning, you know.
Like if it's like they're just sitting there, they're just like dripping in sweat, and they're just like they're questioning if they should even finish the whole dish. If it's to that point, like I'm just why.
I don't know what it is, but like some dishes, like after a certain point, they don't even taste good anymore. They just taste like spice.
I don't even know what I'm eating because like literally it feels like your taste buds are just burnt and melted off.
Dang, bro, who hurt you?
I don't know. Maybe they just did not like who I was. All right, so it's been a long way to one. We have a hint box that's going to help us out with the number 1 spot on our charts. So Jay, can you please tell us today's hints?
Yes, sir. I got the pink box right here. I'm gonna pull it out real quick. Chinese food.
Chinese food.
Idols from MasterChef Korea. Oh, I know who it is.
What was the last one?
Movie Final Recipe. I don't know about Final Recipe.
Oh, I think I know. I think that last one helped me out a little bit.
You know the last one? Is it one of our mutual friends?
I don't think so.
Huh. I know someone that feels a prior to.
I think I know who it is. All right, so we're going to listen to a song before we come back and give you guys which one hit number 1 on our charts. So here is Sweetest Life by Quay. And we just heard Sweetest Life by Quay.
Yeah.
All right, so continuing on with our Monday music charts, today we're talking about top 5 idol stars who are good at cooking. So, Jay actually told us the hints not too long ago, but can you just remind us what the 3 hints were?
Yes, their hints were idols from MasterChef Korea, movie, Final Recipe, and Chinese food. Who do you think took first place?
I mean, I don't know what the movie was called, but I did see one of the members in CN Blue in a cooking movie. But I don't think it was a Korean movie. I think it was a Chinese movie.
Okay. And I think it's one of our mutual friends.
You think it's one? Okay.
Okay. Former Arirang MC. I think possibly, maybe.
All right, so Jay, can you please look us up with the first place?
All right, top 5 idol stars who are good at cooking. Finally, it is the first place. Drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Henry.
제발 날 놓지 마 너를 잊을 수가 없어 Can't get you off my brain 나에게로 와 미안해밖에 못해 나 I'm not a monster no
Alright, so that was Henry, and he was number 1 on the charts. So Jay, can you please describe what those 3 hints meant?
Man, Henry starred in Idols from MasterChef Korea Celebrity. It is a South Korean competitive reality television cooking show, and he starred in Chinese cooking movie Final Recipe. To act the genius chef, he learned Chinese food from famous Yeonbok chef. Thus, he is good at making Chinese food.
I always kind of wanted to see. Like, I feel like it'd be pretty fun to go out on one of those cooking competitive shows. I used to watch a good amount of them growing up.
Oh man, I never fell into that. Like my parents,
really?
my sister was always watching the Food Network, but other than that, yeah, this kind of caught me up by surprise. So I thought it might be Eddie.
Eddie?
Yeah,
I remember not too long we were talking about how he was on like MasterChef or something
Yeah,
like that.
he's good,
Which is
man.
crazy, dude. Have you seen the junior MasterChefs, the little kids that do it?
No, they good too.
Dude, they're like 10 years old and they're like cooking up like the crazy like Michelin star level like desserts and stuff, like souffles, and I'm like, how are your parents, what did they feed you to the point where like you just know how to like cook and stuff?
That's crazy, dude.
But it's insane. All right, so unfortunately, it's already time to wrap things up for today's Monday Music Charts. I hope you guys all enjoyed tuning in.
Yeah.
We're going to send Jay out with these next two songs. Here is I'm Stuck by Nora Cyrus and Naked by James Arthur. Bye-bye.
Latest.